Hi Capricorns, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for January 2022. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also going to dive into some oracle decks that I have here. Capricorns, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. So please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Before I proceed, I would also like to thank you for your support in this journey. Let's just dive into your reading, Capricorns. Was the final days of December 2021, stepping into January 2022, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you had made some gains at this time because this is a material vibration, but then maybe these were short-term gains. I'm also picking up that many of you were also concerned because you were feeling let down. Maybe betrayal was something that you had to counter. Certainly, time will reveal things to you, even if it doesn't reveal immediately. Maybe some of you were also dealing with health matters. Technically also you may have been challenged. Maybe gadgets were malfunctioning. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges that January is going to present for you is the Hierophant card. This is the High Priest in the deck, so certainly there are going to be spiritual awakening moments for you this month. You will understand that the problems that you're encountering in this life, all spiritual problems, or you need to do some spiritual remedies for the same. I think the insight that you will gain will help for your soul's ascension. At times, Capricorns, you may be in a foul mood. Maybe you have a lot of work to deal with. That is why you need to get down to business. Maybe you have to do the task one after the other. Certainly you feel overworked and sleep deprived. I think you should focus on your health as well. But this month is also asking you to ask for favors from others in case you are neck deep in work and you want assistance, then you should do so. Influences for this month, we have the King of Swords. I think this is a Swords energy, so mentally you'll be quite alive and active. Like I said, you need to deliberate with others. Maybe you will be deliberating with a senior person or perhaps your father. I think they can help you out with the wisdom that they have gained over the years. Sometimes, Capricorns, you may also feel as though the onus is always on you. You have to take responsibility. Maybe you want to dilly-dally or you want to take your time, though you know that eventually you have to do the task. That is why I think this could upset your family elders. Maybe they think that you procrastinate or that you're not quick to act. But there is pressure to complete a lot of official tasks. Maybe paperwork is also going to increase. Really, I think you should think very carefully. Many of you could also use your guile or your charms to get ahead. But then you should be careful because someone could desire clarity or there could be suspicion over the way you act. Again, like I said, this is a Swords energy, so maybe you're going to be someone who is going to frame new policies, and as the leader of the pack, you're going to confront those workers who are backbiting, who are unprofessional, or those who are lying to you. Incidentally, this card is also saying that in legal matters you can expect a good outcome. The first 10 days of the month, that is 1st to 10th January, we have the Six of Wands. Certainly you're going to be in the spotlight, you're going to be singled out, you're going to enjoy your moment in the sun. This is the Wands energy, so you're going to be quite creative. I think you have to rush and complete the task, but then if you are going to be hasty, there are going to be times when you could overlook certain things. So oversight could mean that you have to redo the task. Paperwork is also going to increase at this time. Maybe you're also somebody who is commuting back and forth. I think you should use your intuition or your insight because we also have the Hierophant here. So certainly you should follow your sixth sense. For many of you, this is also the time when you will desire clarity from your juniors. Maybe somebody who's handling your financial affairs is not being upright or he's not being honest. Maybe you suspect something is amiss. So in financial matters, you should ask the questions and you should probe deeper. For some of you, it's also possible that though money is coming in, you may feel as though your pockets aren't deep, that you have to pay up others. So that means that you're not left with anything much. Socially also you're going to be quite active in this time. Maybe you will enjoy good food or there'll be visitors at home. Some gains are also quite likely. You could receive a gift which you could treasure. The next 10 days, that is towards 11th to 20th January, we have the Emperor card. This card is asking you to collaborate with others. You know, the Emperor can be a very dogmatic personality. He believes that his way is the right way, it's my way or the highway. But then the key here, Capricorns, is to listen to the viewpoint of others, to collaborate, to cooperate. I think whatever you're doing, you should focus on that because you're going to come away making gains. But in case you want to attempt something new, then this is definitely not the time to do the same. This is also the period which is good for learning. Other than that, Capricorn's excess work is also on the cards. Maybe colleagues are absent. That means that you have to take responsibility, or maybe staff are playing truant. Sometimes, you know, it can be overwhelming to be neck deep in work. That is why I think the key here is to seek assistance from others. Even on the work front, you may feel as though you're sandwiched between the management and your own superior. Maybe they have different ideas. That is why you don't know whom to listen to. Sometimes, you know, you may feel like you're going back and forth, or that you're like a pendulum which is being swayed this way and that way. I think you desire clarity from your superior. Maybe I think Capricorns, you will realize that it is better to listen to your own superior because she seems to be someone who is quite practical. Or perhaps you need to follow protocol, so you have to listen to her. The final days of January, we have the Death card. Change is quite likely, but then this change can be something which could unnerve you. Ideally, I think you should go with the flow. You should realize that this metamorphosis is essential for your soul's evolution. There could be pressing matters that you have to attend to. In all likelihood, there will be an urgency in your step. You want to complete a lot of tasks. It's going to be a very productive period. Even while dealing with clients, I think you should make allowances for them rather than be too stuck up or too set in your ways. This month also, I think there will be those times when you'll have a heart-to-heart talk with the management or the administrator. Maybe you believe that your immediate superior is quite jealous and is pouring water on your plans. With respect to your love life, Capricorns, I have this card. You get me like no other. There is mental compatibility with your person. You believe that the two of you have a very deep soul connection. You can enjoy good exchange with this person over cups of coffee. Maybe there will be intimacy in your conversations. You definitely believe that this person and you share a deep soul connection. Incidentally, we also have this card, union. Possibly, you know, many of you are desiring a stable future with your person. You want to walk down the aisle. Maybe the issue of commitment could come up in your conversations this month. Single Capricorns, I think you could reject prospective suitors. Maybe you suffer from commitment phobia this month. Even though you want to settle down, you may feel that you need to be more stable career-wise. In case you're crushing on someone, you definitely have feelings for this person. You definitely desire a union, but then maybe this person needs time. Maybe this person is also wearing a mask. Ideally, I think Capricorns, you should bide your time rather than be clingy. I think spiritual matters could also be discussed with your lover because we have the Hierophant card. Like I said, this card also talks about commitment. So you're going to be discussing marriage. For some of you, it's also possible that someone could talk about your secret relationship with family elders. That is why you could be someone with revenge on your mind. Married Capricorns, I think insecurities could be there because your spouse could be unwell. Or in case you're in an unhappy connection, I think you could be dealing with infidelity or unfaithfulness. Mistrust could creep into your relationship. I think you believe this person is quite like the Emperor here, forcing his views on you. You don't want to be in a relationship where you're always subjugated. The universe is also sending this card, Flame Eternity, something which you are going to create this month is going to stand the test of time, or perhaps a relationship is also going to last a lifetime. That is why we have this card, Eternity. From Lenormand, we have this card, Clover, which talks about a sudden stroke of luck. You could receive certain gifts. In this reading, it did come up that you could expect some material gifts from others this month. Luck is definitely on your side, Capricorns. It is yours for the taking, so you need to make hay while the sun shines. I hope, Capricorns, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.